I drew and colored in this face during the late morning, early afternoon hours, and did a bit of work on the Mughal polystyrene drawing project using this end of this dual tip Sharpie marker. I'm currently trying to do an outline of a flying chocobo with a rider, or maybe just a flying chocobo. Before I color in the rest of the front, using these two Sharpie markers. Both of which are the lightest possible hue of the color blue. This one's the second lightest hue. At this point, I'm not quite sure what to do next for the small polystyrene ball for which I drew three different faces. Of three different races. The face I drew today I intended to be Asian, and drew it as such. But I ultimately drew a male face when I initially intended for it to be female. Because I felt I drew the nose a little wide for a female Asian. So I opted for a male Asian face instead. And not being sure how to move forward with the small polystyrene ball is why I resumed work on the Mughal polystyrene drawing project. I'm also currently caught up on my dinner videos with I'll have just this one that I'm recording right now to upload tomorrow. I edited and uploaded the January 17 my dinner video during the mid to late evening hours. And did the same for the January 16 my dinner video. Towards the late afternoon. Mid to late afternoon. I recall first waking up within the first hour of today. Then I fell back asleep. And woke up around 2 to 3 in the morning. Around 7 in the morning, I had with my first cup of plain coffee some of the leftovers of the kuchen Dad's mom made and then gave to us. I recall having roughly somewhere between the equivalent of 5 to 6 cups of plain coffee. Between 7 in the morning and 3 p.m. Dad made a morning pot. Around 7 in the morning or so. And then he made an afternoon pot of plain coffee. I recall having one full cup and a partial cup from the morning pot. From about 7 in the morning to about 11 in the morning. Since I waited for some time after I finished the first full cup, before getting by then there was only enough of the pot for a partial cup. And then Dad made an afternoon pot to go with some eggs, some sort of scrambled eggs he made, or eggs with slices of jalapeno peppers, ham, he told me he put in barbecue seasoning that we got from the Cornhill Festival. If I recall, during summertime. Last year. Yeah, I had with it 2 small slices of bread. My dad gave to me. In the coming days, I plan on editing and uploading the video with all the polystyrene drawing projects I completed last year, and the vlogs of restaurants me and my family went to. In Philadelphia and in my area. This is the oatmeal square that my dad's friend Bill gave to me a while back. About a few weeks or so ago. It tastes good. And sweet. I grew a pretty big field of tomatoes around this area in order to complete the last of the emerald tasks for the head of the clay colossus. Hopefully I should be able to get what I need, craft what I need to craft, rope and hay bundles in order to craft the clay masses and clay supports needed to craft the head of the clay colossus. Which is what I'm currently trying to do. Though earlier I had to focus on feeding my sheep and chickens. Then a bit earlier my cows in this game so they wouldn't become ill. Then harvesting as much as possible of the tomato fields before they withered. When I did this upgrade during the afternoon at some point, I recall it completed immediately. I didn't have to wait for the upgrade itself.